You're now tuned into pSyk's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 43 of PWND. And this episode is going to be a lot shorter than my usual videos because it's just more like an update video. Of course, I have something to show you. You guys already read the video title. Yeah, but more or less. So I just want to start the episode by saying Ben Hayenga, we're cool, okay? Yeah, I don't really do a lot of write-ups nowadays because most of the time, whenever I perform a mod, I don't actually, take the steps to document everything. What I do is usually I try something different, a little bit radical, and then I try and figure things out along the way. And I like to show more of the result as opposed to the whole mod process because it takes up a lot of time. Yeah, and I can complete mods a lot faster if I don't have to take pictures of each step of the way. When I am familiar with a mod or I really have thought out and planned out a mod, then I might, make a write-up. So I hope you understand. And Tropification, thank you so much for standing up for me. It means a lot. Thanks for always supporting, and here's a big shout out to you, man. If you guys are interested, go check out Tropification's video over here. Yeah, his name is a little bit hard for me to pronounce, Tropification, but yeah, he makes some sweet mods, and one of my favorites of all time from him is the whole G.I. Joe paint jobs. Those are sick. That's all I have to say. It's just good job. Right, so in my previous video, I actually mentioned that the Centurion was lacking some parts. So Kenji, aka Opolpo, actually came to my rescue and provided me with a whole length of delrin, and I've already fashioned out a delrin plunger rod, and I've also took the time basically to update the Centurion. I have extended the barrel over here, and I've inserted a screw over here so that the handle is really sturdy. So I just want to give you guys a quick firing demonstration, okay? And for this firing demonstration, I'll be using these black foam with the blue silly tip darts. And this is also a shout out to Bob Letchaw. Hey Bob, I'm actually using your liquid nails for these, so let's see how well they hold up. So far so good though, I have to mention, okay? And I'll be firing 6 off into that target over there as usual. Here we go. The first shot and all darts just dropped off. Yep, so all 6 darts are out, and this thing is working really well, and I'm really happy with its performance so far. Just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. That's why I pulled it back. So yeah, just to prove to you guys that all darts are out. Give me a second. There we go. All darts are out. I'm very happy with the performance of the Centurion so far. I did an unofficial range test and I was hitting about 110 feet. If you guys want, I can do a range test. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in me doing up a range test, and to prove that it's legit, how about you guys come up with a weird word, like some word, and I'll write it on a piece of masking tape, stick it on my Centurion, so I'll bring it to the range test area so that you guys know that it's the latest update, and then we'll see how it performs from there. Alright, so let me know in the comment section. Now, to correct an error I made in my previous video, now this one especially credits goes to Southern Brisbane Nerf Club for pointing this out in my comments. In order for you to actually make the barrel removable, okay, with a lot more ease as opposed to what I had to do the last time, there are locks inside this 4-barrel attachment. The only problem is that Hasbro was being a bitch again, and they actually solvent welded this whole thing together at a lot of key points, like along this part over here, here, and on the underside here, and along this part. So you guys have to be careful if you're trying to open this up. What I did was I slowly used a pen knife and I started to pry it open, and I basically had to cut through certain ports. Like there was a port here, and I believe one more here, maybe, yeah, and there's one more here. So you have to make sure that you slowly cut through those ports and then yeah, don't actually try and damage the shell. Just a lot of patience is what's necessary, and you'll eventually get this open, and you'll find 2 locks at the side. I'll link you guys to Southern Brisbane Nerf Club's video over here, and you can actually see because he actually shows the internals of everything, and he actually shows the internals of this, and which is the part that you need to do. Now the only difference that I did opposed to what he did was that he removed all the locks. I didn't. I shaved it down so that it would be yeah, what's that, it just, the word is slipping my mind now, so that it will be beveled on both sides, so it's easy to go in and out, easy to go in and out, it's easy to slip in and out, easy to slip in and out. Yeah, and it still is pretty damn sturdy, as you can see. It would drop off if, yeah, you know, so then comes off with ease. So yeah, that's just to double confirm and to, yeah, to update on my mistake that I made about the removable 4-barrel attachment mod for the Nerf Centurion. Yeah. So this is for Heavy Starch 100. Sorry bro, I'm still gonna be working on my Centurion. I know that you mentioned it was really ghetto, but I have some more plans for it. I still want to improve it, you know. I just want to make sure that it's really good and it's working fine. You know, I'm a perfectionist that way, so I hope you understand. But like I promised you, I have something different in the video title, you guys can see. And also Stefano the Recon, I know he mentioned about the MX-10. Sorry, this is the MX-6, but yeah, I've already modified this and I've done it in tribute to Make It Go. So basically I made it go. Yeah, I modified this almost exactly the same as what he did. I will tell you what differences though. First of all, let's start with this modification. Reloading slots. As you can see, cut out this hole over here, just Dremel out. These are actually easy to do. All you have to do is just use the right tools and take some time. I've also changed out the pump head or the pump shaft. Basically, I'm using the stock pump, but I've changed this part because once you plug the pump and you go up to higher PSIs or higher pressure, basically this connector piece over here would break. And so in order to not let that happen, I basically changed this out. And he used a Hornet, I believe, or Max Strike grip, but I used a, I have no idea what this is, a Max Strike grip. Yeah, I think I don't really know, Hornet or, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm bad with these grips. But anyway, exactly the same as what he did. I used PEX tubing too, 1/2 inch PEX tubing. And if you guys are interested in looking at the write-up, I basically based it off whatever he posted on the Nerf Modders Welcome and Nerf Modders Modding Facebook groups. I have no idea how many Facebook groups there are regarding Nerf, but yeah, basically if you guys just head on there, you can check it out. And yeah, so thanks MIG for this. Now, whenever we deal with turreted blasters, you all know that most of the work is gonna be happening on the turret. However, this turret was a lot easier to work with. There was no real dremeling out slots to fit PETG because the barrel itself, or I would say the turret itself, was already a great fit for PETG, which was quite amazing by the way. So all you have to do is just take the turret out, just hacksaw this part off, hacksaw another length, and that would make your barrel spacers. As easy as that. I did cheat, or I did take the easy way out for the back of the turret though. Make It Go likes to always fill up the empty slots or empty spaces with epoxy putty and then sand everything down. So he has a very smooth surface, but I skipped that. I just reamed out my PETG barrels and then I tried to make it as smooth as I could on the back of the turret. So yeah, and also what difference I made was that I sacrificed tank to turret seal in order for me to maintain a smooth turret rotation. Just to show you guys how smooth the turret rotation is, it's exactly the same as stock. And the alignment is always going to be really straight and really perfect. Now I have heard that Make It Go mentioned that if you go like higher seals between the tank and turret, yeah, alignment might be off. And yeah, I mean this thing has really such a good potential. I don't know yet. I might want to just go ahead and beef up the whole tank turret seal and then remove the auto rotation mech and go for manual turning. I don't really know yet. So yeah, basically that's about it. That's all I have to say about this thing. It's a really easy mod. It's really fun, and it's cheap, and yet it's powerful. I think you guys, if you have access to this blaster, go ahead, get it, mod it. I haven't tried the MX10 yet. I personally will not, because I'm not so much of a fan of that MX10's aesthetics as opposed to the MX6. I think the MX6 is like it's just a nice size, you know. The MX10 is a bit too blocky for me. I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's just a personal thing. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna be reloading these barrels with some darts over here, and also just to show you guys, you can also reload Streamline darts, but the only downside is that you can only reload Streamline from the lower slot, because the higher slot doesn't have enough give unless you want to bend your darts. So here we go. See, so that's how you reload it. And then for the Streamlines, let me just try and show you guys. Okay, if it's the lower slot, it slots in just fine. If it's the higher slot though, you can see how the dart gets stuck, and then you have to bend your dart. So I don't want to ruin my dart for no apparent reason. I will just, oops, sorry, I will just put it in here. There we go. So yeah, it's time for us, or time for me, to give you guys a firing demonstration. I'll be firing off all the Stefans first before the Streamlines. That is why I line it up this way. And now it's time for the two Streamlines. Okay, so that's the problem with the seal. I sacrificed the seal for this, so yeah, it's a crappy seal. Let me just hold the turret up this way, and I'll show you guys the sheer power of it, okay? So you see that it makes a whole world of difference. Oh yeah, half trigger pull rotates the turret. As you can see, I've already pumped it up, but it's still rotating, so I can actually pump it a little bit more. Rotate the turret first, hold it up, and then squeeze the trigger all the way to fire the dart. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm actually considering, you know, instead of going for the auto rotation, I might want to just beef up that plunger or that tank the turret seal and then go for manual rotation. I think it wouldn't be much of a difference for me to, for example, pump it up, turn, fire, pump it up, turn, fire. I think, yeah, I don't think it'll be much different from the way a 3K works. Of course, I might also try and take some time and get just the right amount, you know, in between the tank to turret seal to try and get a good seal, yet good performance. I don't know yet, but yeah, anyway, if you guys are interested, just go try this mod. It's really fun, it's really simple. I made this mod in less than a day. You guys should go try it out. Yeah. Alright, so that brings me to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's a lot shorter than the other videos that I usually do, but I still have more stuff to show you guys next week. And before we actually leave for today's episode, you know, you guys have heard news about, or rumors about, the new Nerf Mega Magnus or something like that. What do you think? I mean, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it, because I have already been very sorely disappointed. I don't make sense. I've been very disappointed with what the Centurion was. I don't even know if I want to, you know, put down money for the Magnus. I probably would not, and wait for someone to actually try it first and see how it goes. I guess aesthetics would also be an important factor to me. I'm still waiting for the Rebel series over here in Singapore, and I'm still waiting for the Zombie Strike. And I'm really excited about the news about the Zombie Strike rifle holster. Wow, that is sick. So yeah, if you like this video, I hope you guys give me a thumbs up. Remember, if you guys want me to do the whole range test or range demonstration of the Centurion, my modded Centurion, just let me know. Give me some funny words so I can stick at the side. How you guys want to give me the funny word, just write something, and then we'll see who has the most thumbs up. So I hope you guys cooperate and help each other out. If someone can think of something clever, just let me know. Like, I don't know, I remember Griever actually used the word Frankenstein, so that might be a suggestion. I don't know. Right, so yeah, if you guys haven't been subscribed to the channel and you want to, go ahead and subscribe. If not, then thanks so much for sticking all the way through. Have a great week ahead, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.